we're not gonna finish. There we go. Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? How is everybody doing? It's Monday night, 7 p.m. We are here, 7 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know where you're at, but it's 7 p.m. my time. It looks like, it's funny, it froze on your end and my end. And so it's just, that's odd, but I think it's all cleared up now. So how's everybody doing tonight? Who we got? Who do we got here? We got, let's see here. Let me go ahead and close this out. We have my dad. We've got my mom. Welcome to the chat, Mom and Dad. We got Daddy Dutch Barbecue and Cooking. We have Hobo Nickel Barbecue, our moderators for the evening. They're going to be moderating everything that my mom and dad say. Just make sure you guys keep them in line for me. Thank you. Oh, we got Terry here. Terry, how are you doing? What is going on? Yeah, that was something. Did you guys all get to, I know, did you guys all get to see on Saturday night there for that Battle of the Kitchens? Whew, that was rough. That was a rough competition. I don't know if this is freezing or not. You guys can let me know if it's freezing. I'm rendering some video in the background while this is going. I thought it would be done before the live stream, but it looks like it's at 74%. So hopefully it will get corrected soon. It's rendering slow. My computer's running a little spicy right now. It's a little hot. Oh, thanks, Kent. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, it's so funny. I knew the tacos were a bad idea, and I didn't plan on doing the tacos. That wasn't the initial well, the initial plan was doing the tacos. And then Steve, not another cooking Steve, he convinced me not to do the tacos. And then because I'm not, I mean, you guys know I'm not a chef. You guys are cooks, you know. You guys are actual cooks, you know. And me, I'm just messing around in the kitchen trying to DIY a bunch of stuff, you know. So Steve convinced me not to do a thing and do like a stack. So this was the original. Are you guys gonna be able to see it? This was. You can't really see it. I did a test of like a stack, and it just looked awful. I mean, just looked awful. And I was like, you know what? I can't do this stack, because if I just have to do this stack, then it would just be bad. And I was racking my brain about what to do, and I kept on telling myself, it's like, I can't just do a basic breakfast plate. Like, I can't just do a breakfast plate. That's not me. Like, no matter what, making a breakfast plate, I could pop out an avocado and spread it on some toast, and, you know, but that's just not me. And I was thinking of all these different things, and honestly, I didn't know until the live stream started, and AB said, like, these guys could have chose any meat they wanted. They could have picked steak. They could have picked this. Because in the list that we got, it said, your choice of egg, cooked how you want it. Your choice of meat, ham, bacon, or sausage. That's all it said. So I was like, oh, dang. I was like, I got to cook a pork. I was like, I haven't done pig. I mean, I have not cooked sausage in forever. Because in my head, I'm thinking, it's like, oh, breakfast plate, man. I'll make a Nashville hot fried chicken on a waffle with like a special syrup, you know. I thought it would have been really neat. But then I read that, and I was like, oh, no. It's like, it has to be ham. It has to be pork. So that threw me off, and that's essentially how I ended up with the tacos. And they were good. They were really good. They were really good. I will say, Ryan, he put a lot of stuff on that plate. He did. He put a lot of food together in 30 minutes. You know, I mean, it was impressive. It was definitely impressive. So we'll see. I guess I'm going to be doing the runner-up battle. I don't know when that is or what that's going to entail. But it'll be fun. It was fun. It was definitely like nerve-wracking, and I mean, so this room gets really hot. And it gets really hot when all these lights are on, for sure. I've actually, since Saturday, I've redone some of the lights just because it does get intense, really hot in here. And so normally when I'm shooting, I'm able to like kind of just go through my paces, kind of go slow, wait, if I'm, but oh my gosh, I'll tell you, on Saturday night, I was dying. And then, and having two burners going at the same time. Oh, it was hot. It was something. It was definitely something. And Monica was sitting right here where I do the live stream. She was watching the feed, watching the comments, and we had like a timer up. And she kept on turning around and she's, trying the... Oh, Easton, I'm so glad that you stopped on. I watched the replay and I felt so bad because I'm like watching the replay, and at the end of the replay, Easton, Brent, he was commenting like, please help, I can't vote. Please help, I can't vote. And people just kept on repeating the same thing. Just click the link, click the link. Easton, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being there. I mean, I really, man, I saw all of those comments of you trying to get the vote in, and that was awesome. And when I watched that, I wanted to like figure out a way to like just reach out to you right then. So I'm so glad you're on the live stream. So I can just say thank you so much, because I just felt so bad that you couldn't get your vote in. I felt so bad for you. And but thank you. I mean, just thank you. Let's see. Let's see, Daddy Dutch, high stack of cakes topped with whipped cream and strawberries with a side plate of egg, sausage, bacon on the hat. And that's the thing, that was what Steve was telling me to do. And I'm sitting there thinking in my head, it's like, I can't make a regular breakfast. That's not me. I'm like, I just can't make a regular breakfast. And for some reason in my head, it just wouldn't click. Like it just wouldn't click that I should have made a regular breakfast. And and everybody was telling me, Monica, oh my gosh, Monica was she kept on getting on me about it. She was like, oh, I know, I've talked to my friend Erica and Ben, they couldn't vote. I'm not sure if I don't think they got their vote in. I know a few of my other friends said that they couldn't get their vote in. For some reason, the link wasn't working, and Monica was even having a hard time. And what was really weird was the actual live stream never showed up on the computer. It just never showed up. Monica had to get it on her phone. And like she closed it down and restarted it. The link that I had, no matter what, the link that I was given to go to my community tab, no matter what, it would not open up the live stream. It just said waiting for AB. So I don't know. It was definitely weird. Should have made the rainbow pancakes. I mean, there was so many things that I could have done. I should have just made a regular breakfast. Monica was like, just plate it, and she was showing me pictures. She was just like, do a stack of pancakes and, do like a whipped butter. She was like, you could do it. She was like, that will impress people, She was like, she was like, just put everything on the side. Do the stack of pancakes, do the whipped butter, do like a stack of the potatoes, And I was like, no, it has to be something unique. It has to be something really cool, Yeah, and yeah, it was. I should have just done something basic. Tara, how are you doing? What is going on, Tara? How are you doing? But here, I'm closing down Final Cut, so hopefully everything will be good. And my computer's just frying hot. Sometimes you just have to make what you think the voting audience will want to see. Yeah, and for me, in my head, I just thought that, like, the show, putting on something, like, unique, I thought that was what they wanted to see. But I really, after reading the comments, like, people they just want... And it was the same thing with, like, Steve's. Yeah, I know Steve won, but, like, Steve's burrito was beautiful. I mean, it just looked gorgeous. But the other guy's burrito, the other Steve, was like a combo burrito. It's what it was supposed to be. And all the people were like, well, that's what it's supposed to be, so that's what we're voting for. And I'm like, man, it's like that was a little... So I definitely know for the rounds coming up that whatever it says, You know, if it is a ham sandwich, I'm not making a fancy ham sandwich. I'm literally taking ham, I'm slicing it, putting it on some bread, and putting it on the plate. Because that is what it is. Monica got me some root beer. I love root beer so much. And A&W root beer is like, I mean, I know there's all these like fancy root beers and all that stuff. There's like, Dad's root beer is pretty good. But there's a lot of different root beers out there. But I'll tell you, A&W root beer is just really good. So today I made my last vegetarian bacon video. That was the series of 3 videos that I wanted to do. I had the mushroom bacon, the eggplant bacon, and then now today I did rice bacon. And oh, Easton, shoot. I wish I would have just went to Instagram. I wouldn't even have thought about that. I've been so busy after this. So yeah, so today I did the 3 bacons. I finished up today with the rice paper bacon, and it was actually really good. It was like legit, really, really good, and it's really unique. I don't know if you guys have ever seen rice paper. I don't know if you guys want to see it, but it's the stuff that they make spring rolls out of. If you've ever gotten a spring roll, it's like the clear rolls. Sometimes they're called summer rolls, depending on where you're at. It's weird because if you get a Vietnamese spring roll, it's the clear, soft roll, and if you get a trying to think, an Asian spring roll, a Chinese spring roll, it's the fried one. But the Vietnamese spring roll, it uses this stuff, which is just, it's called rice paper. It's rice that's like mashed into a paste and then pressed very fine and then dried. And then you take this and then you wet it, you re-moist it, and then you can wrap food in it. And it's actually really good. It's like a rice wrapper. Right now it's hard and crispy. But I seasoned it. And you seasoned it, cut it into bacon strips, and then baked it, and it was really good. Monica loved it. I liked it. It was delicious, surprisingly. But yeah, rice paper. It's a neat thing. It's kind of neat, like what you could do with rice paper, like as far as like wrapping foods and stuff, like little like burritos, and yeah, it looks like plastic, but it's actually rice. This is just dried, pressed rice into a disc. Isn't that neat? And it's pretty clear. It actually could be used as like a light diffuser. How neat would that be, huh? Huh. Didn't even think about that. Rice paper light diffusers. Yeah, tonight's a quiet one, guys. So, they must not sell bacon in Florida. They do. I'm just... You know, it's really funny. So, you know, the bacon video on Facebook. So the bacon video on YouTube. Hold on, let me wipe this off. It's driving me nuts. Well, it's just a small group. I'm going to leave this off. It's just going to be like this. So the bacon video on YouTube, the mushroom bacon video, I can't remember how many views it got, but it wasn't like one of my bigger videos. It was just a fun video to do, you know, like turning mushrooms into bacon. I'm kind of curious. I want to look it up real fast. Now, I just enjoyed making it. And then I uploaded that same video to Facebook. And on Facebook, people just hated it. They got angry that, yeah, it got 4,000 views on YouTube. And, yeah, I don't know, Terry. I don't know. That's, you know, we're just, I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, so that video got like 4,000 views on YouTube. And then on Facebook, it got like, it was crazy, 3.7. Thanks, Easton. Thanks for looking it up. KB is here. What's up, KB? On Facebook, the mushroom bacon Well, the eggplant bacon got 564,000 views. And the mushroom bacon got 132,000 views. And the reason why was because so many people were leaving like derogatory comments, like, you know, like, you can't fake bacon. There's no bacon replacement. You know, it's like, I know there's no real bacon replacement, but there's bacon, there's fake bacon, fakin' bacon, you know. But because of all of that hate, all of those comments, all of those hate comments, the Facebook algorithm went nuts and shared it to everybody all over Facebook. So that's where this whole fake bacon journey started. And that's why, you know, I made the journey started because I saw a mushroom that you could supposedly turn into bacon, and I thought that was interesting, so I made that. But when that video got 130,000 views, I was like, well, let me see what else I can turn into bacon. And and the same thing happened with the eggplant bacon. Even more people got ticked off. And yeah, Facebook is just meat eaters. Just mean meat eaters. Because like even my watermelon video on Facebook just got some of the meanest comments. Like it was funny. Sorry, Monica just got to her friend, so I'm texting her. In the live stream, everyone says hi. So that's where that kind of like journey started. I'm not going to do any more of the fake bacon videos, but I'm going to try to find something else to take a bunch of Facebook people off, because it really does get a lot of views over there. I cooked it though in the new Brava oven, which you can kind of see. It's right there. It's underneath now. I got to figure out where to put it. But I cooked the bacon in the Brava, and I'll tell you, it worked great. And it is just really cool. I'll tell her you said hi. That's awesome. But yeah, so yeah, actually, Dad, you're on here. I'm thinking I want to build something, probably like up here, maybe back here in this corner for the oven to go right here. I'm thinking that would be a good spot for the oven. Terry says because of Clay's diet, he can't have bacon. He bought uncured pork and slices it up using liquid smoke and spices to make his own. Oh, that's cool, Terry. I'll tell you, one of the easiest ways to get like the bacon flavor is to use just a pinch of maple syrup and paprika. I mean, it really goes a long way and especially if you have like a smoked paprika or like a liquid smoke, like you were saying, like he uses liquid smoke. That would really, I mean, it really gives it that bacon flavor. Cooking with Chris the Butcher and friends. How are you doing? Does the outside of the oven emit much heat? No, not at all. It's very self-contained. It does require about 4 inches surround, so it's not like it could be built in. Because there is fans on the back that cool it down, because there is a computer and stuff, so it does have a computer to cool it down. But so it does require some room, but it doesn't heat up the room that much. Like the lights in here heat up the room a heck of a lot more than the actual oven does. You know, I ran the oven twice today in here just to see. Well, I did the oven once for a test and then once during the actual video, and it didn't heat it up at all. And it's pretty impressive. Like it heats up to 400 degrees in, I think, a minute. Like a minute and 30 seconds, the actual oven. Oh, I would love, Chris, like if there, I wish that, well, I hope that Brava eventually makes a built-in version, because it is It's a cool thing. I mean, it is a very, very cool unit. Can you vote it twice? I'm not gonna tell Ryan. Ryan kept on talking you up, you know. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. My dad says practice my putt-putt. So you guys, so every year when my parents come down, we do probably 3 or 4 putt-putt matches, like where we go, you know, mini golf. And we go to this mini golf thing. Oh, Chris is heading out. Thanks, man. Thanks for stopping in. Midnight's not late. What are you doing? Are you in high school? No, actually, in high school, you'd be staying up till 2 a.m. Are you in a retirement home? No, I'm just kidding. Midnight is late. I'm definitely usually in bed well before then. So, yeah, that's have a good night, Chris. Could I make 100 layers on lasagna? Man, Easton, I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about doing 100 layer something. I've been thinking, I don't know. Like, I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it. If you guys want me to do it, I'll do 100 layer lasagna. Like, I mean, I'll definitely do it. I've been thinking about doing it. I've been thinking about other things that I could do that is like that, you know? You know, we'll see. We'll see. I think that might be coming up in the future. I love the idea. I think it would be a lot of fun. I almost want to do like 100 layer something else, you know? Let's see. Chris, you're up at 4 a.m. Okay, go to bed. Jeez, oh man. That is crazy. Yeah, like I couldn't. If I was up at 4 a.m., I'd be in bed by 7 p.m. So yeah, so we do this putt-putt match. And I mean, we've been doing this mini golf match for a decade. I mean, like a decade. And I've never won. It's always came close. It's always been very close. But my dad has won every year, and I mean this year I'm going to beat him. But every year my dad's won, and it's kind of depressing because I'm ready to win. I really, you know, Dad, I just lost on this cook-off, and now you're like rubbing it in about me losing to mini golf. That's great, Dad. Thanks. No, I'm excited. I'm excited. Easton, do you think it would be cool? It will be on the coming up list. I'll do that for, I think in February. I'll do that. Oh, it is February. It's February right now. I'll do that in March. I want to arm wrestle in May. We'll do some arm wrestling. Yeah. You want to go Nancy? Yeah, Hobo, keep him in check. Yeah, it's funny. There's been like, I think last year I was beating my dad almost the entire game. And then it was just like the last hole, I think he beat me by like a stroke. Or 2, maybe. He might have got me like the last 2 holes. Oh, it was something. So yeah, but 100 layer lasagna with meat, probably with meat. I'm going to start. I don't want to like. I do have a vegetarian like I can't stand the way this looks. I do have like a vegetarian like vegan following. You know, I don't want to like kill that audience. I don't want people to, you know, go flying away from the channel. And even when I ate the steak in the video, I had one of the patrons reach out and say like, I hope you're not going to start adding meat to the channel a lot. And it's not something like I was telling, because Monica, like I was talking about, it was brainstorming, and I was talking with Monica about it, and she's like, oh, you're just trying to think of like meat things to add? And I was like, no, I'm not just going to jump on the meat bandwagon now that, you know, I'm starting to eat meat again personally. But I'm going to make meat videos. I will have meat in videos when it's necessary, if that makes sense. Like I just got my hands on some of the putting my meeting and videos on this channel. I should. I just got some of the Impossible 2 burger patty. Like they don't sell it to the public, but I got about a pound of the just raw meat. So I'm thinking about trying to see, just like my Fruity Pebbles video, I'm thinking about seeing if I can mimic the Impossible burger meat at home. I don't know if I can because like they do like chemical expellers and stuff like that, but I might be able to come close, and I think it's just kind of neat because not a whole lot of people have their hands on this Impossible 2. Can you cook meat while you're here? Yes, you absolutely can. You've always been able to. Could I explain what the whole Patreon thing is? So Patreon is a place to where there's some extra content. I don't want to oversell it because I only get to it when I can. Terry is a patron. So Patreon is a place where you can go and get some behind the scenes content. You get your name at the end of the videos, depending on what level of patron you are. So you can pay like $1 a month, $5 a month, $10 a month, $50 a month, or even more, and get different levels of things like the to do after, because there's some things on Patreon that I just haven't been able to like commit to and actually get to. But right now, what are you guys talking? Are you guys talking about like hurting my dad's knee? You guys are killing me. So nothing's loading up right now, probably because I'm streaming. But yeah, there's different levels. Head over to patreon.com/SauceStash, and you can see all this stuff. It's really cool. I think the coolest thing is to get your name at the end of the video. But I'm going to be doing a special, and I was going to start it last week, but then it just got crazy, and I don't know if I'm going to start it this week, but I'll probably start preparing everything to release it next week. I'm going to do a special just for a few weeks. It's not going to be like a forever thing. I'm going to be doing a special where if you sign up for the $5 Patreon, then you are going to be able to film the end of one of my videos. So you could just do it on like your cell phone, where you could just say like, hey, I'm Easton, and I'm here to tell you that if you like this video, click this thing, and subscribe to SauceStash, and also follow me, you know, like where you'll be able to shoot the end 20 seconds of my video. I think that would be a fun thing. They're trying to help my game by breaking my dad's knee. That's just, thanks guys. I really appreciate it. That's so funny. I'm going to win this year. I'm going to win this year. It's going to be a good year. I have a feeling about it. I'm going to win. I'm happy about that. Not worried about my dad. I've already got him beat. Now I got a Patreon to make you... What are you going to... I'll have to approve it. No, Terry, I didn't see it. Let me scroll up. Let me see it. Let me scroll up. Oh, so Terry, your foster cat's $90 away from reaching her goal for eye surgery. Oh, that is awesome. So guys, yeah, if you have a chance, go over to Terry's GoFundMe. It's gofundme.com/mama/kitty/2/I. The link is above in the chat here, and I'll just go ahead and post it. That's really great, Terry. That is really great. We are going to be... So, I wish Walker was over here. Walker has a really strong mole on his nose. So, after everything that just happened with Oliver, Monica and I are just a little shaken up. We're going to be taking him in later this week. And it just developed out of nowhere. Here, Bubby, come here. Walker. Let me see if I can get him over here so you guys can see it. Is he just got and it was out of nowhere. It just popped up. And at first it looked like maybe it could have been like a bite or something, but then it got big. So it's like, uh-oh. Walker! I don't know what he's doing. Monica's not here, so he's probably just like sleeping on the bed somewhere. But yeah, so we're going to be taking Walker into the vet, and everybody knows how the vet bills go. It's just crazy how much these vet bills cost. So, I mean, Terry, I can't imagine how much that surgery is. Yeah, he just developed, it was just, we think it's a mole. We hope it's just a simple mole. But it just popped up right above right on his nose. Just this thing. Walker! Give me 1 second. What are you doing? Come here. Come on. What are you doing? There he is. So let's see. Can you see this little... It's probably not going to be able to see it, but... Right there. Look down, Bubby. Look over here. See? You just got that out of nowhere. It's the craziest thing. Just popped up. Whew, he is heavy. He is a heavy dog. Wow, that's so crazy, Terry. No, we're just going to see what it is first, you know, and then we'll go from there. But we're hoping it's just a mole. And he has these little, same little moles underneath his, right here too. They're real small though. Yeah, he's a pit bull. He's a blue-nosed pit bull. He's like the happiest, you know, easiest going dog. Usually pretty calm. Sometimes you hear him bark like crazy, but for the most part, he's a pretty calm dog. Huh, Bubba? So Easton used to have pit bulls, and they got those sometimes, and we don't know what they were. Yeah, that's from what I've seen. Like a lot of times, pit bulls just get those little tags and stuff. They get those little. Oh, what do you want to do, huh? What do you want to do? Is this uncomfortable? They get those little skin things, you know. Walker is 4. He's 4 years old. He's a big dog. I mean, look at this. He's 4. He turned 4 in January. So, but he's pretty healthy. I mean, he's a little overweight, but yeah, he's pretty young. He is a good-looking dog, isn't he, Kent? Pit bulls are illegal in the UK. Isn't that just crazy? I mean, and they're so, like, they're just, like, the nicest things, you know? Like, I mean, he's one of the nicest dogs. If he hurts a insect, he gets bummed out about it. Yeah, he is a giant dog. I'm gonna let him go. Oh, there you go, Papa. There you go. He's probably gonna be mad about that now. Walker eats meat. He does. You should see the stews I've been preparing him, trying to get him healthy. You know, don't get mad at me. I got him these little beef strips with corn and like a little bit of corn, or not corn, carrots and rice, and yeah, they're good. Easton, now you have a French bulldog. He's 3 months old. Oh, that's awesome. Harley opens the stream and had Walker staring at you. That was probably something. He's so big. Monica and I went to this event last night. Oh my gosh, there is this, just this really cool place that just opened up in Orlando called Boxy Park. And it's, if you're on my Instagram, I was sharing pictures of it last night on my story, my Instagram story. And it is a whole park made out of, not box trucks, the shipping containers, like old shipping containers. And they actually, like, stacked them up. They made stages. There's restaurants. Like, we had these lobster rolls last night that were out of this world good. I mean, just incredibly good lobster rolls. And it's just a bunch of different shipping containers that have all these different restaurants in it. And it's all outside. And Monica and I didn't even think about it. I mean, we probably still wouldn't bring them. But a ton of people had their dogs. It's dog friendly. So these people, like, in little dogs, there was a bunch of, like, little pit bulls. There was this, it was honestly one of, like, the cutest things that you would see. But it was, there was this little pit bull puppy, like a little pit bull puppy girl had a little pink bow on and looked just like Walker, but tiny. And this little puppy was just looking around. You could tell she was kind of scared. But then this stilt walker walked by, person on stilts. And the stilt walker looked down at the dog, and the pit bull looked up, and you just saw her eyes get real big, and then she just smiled. And Monica and I were already looking at the dog because we were like, oh my God, look at that little pit bull, you know. And it was hysterical because this people just like couldn't believe that it was just seeing this person with this huge legs. I mean, it was the funniest thing. But yeah, it was on my Instagram story. I don't know if it's still there. Yeah, we went to Claw and Order, which is where we got our crabs from. And you could see, I mean, I don't know if you can kind of see, you can kind of see, but it's all boxes, like storage boxes. So neat. Walker used to be little, yeah. He used to be a very small puppy. He was so small. I had him. He used to sit on the gear shift in my Jeep, like the little thing that sits next to your seat where the gear shifter is. He used to sit between that and my leg, and he was tiny. He was really, really tiny. Oh yeah, Easton, I could totally follow you back on Instagram. I don't know why I'm not. Let me see. Boom. There we go. Beastie, follow back. Requested. Hey gang, I'm going to call it a night tonight. I got to figure out what I'm going to do for dinner. I got to get the rest of this video imported. I'm trying to think what's coming up. I got a hold of the bug guy. They're going to send me some edible bugs. That's pretty cool. That's not going to be this week's video. I'm not really sure what I'm doing this week's video. Well, Wednesday's video is going to be the bacon. Sunday's video, or Saturday's video, I'm not really sure about yet. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But, yeah, that's what I got, guys. Sorry if it was just a quiet, easygoing, hanging out with the stash kind of night, or as Ryan from Grill Top Experience does the... Did you guys see that video? It was really weird. I told him, I was like, that was a weird video, man. That was a weird video. Oh, I love salmon. Easton, I love salmon. Salmon's the best. I mean, that's like one of my favorite things. Terry's making chicken stir fry tonight. That's awesome. Surprised. Mom, have you said what you're going to be making tonight yet? What are you guys having for dinner tonight? Okay, gang. I am out. You guys have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. And check out Terry's fundraiser. That'd be great. Ryan, he is funny. I mean, that was just, I was like, what kind of video was, I mean, it was like, I told him, I was like, dude, I have never seen like smack talk or anything like this before. Like, this is an odd. He was funny. I'm glad he won. I'm really glad he won. So, oh, you're having salmon for dinner tonight. That's cool. That's really cool. Okay, gang, leftovers. I might actually have some leftovers. I have some leftovers in the fridge. Mom made meatloaf. See, I wouldn't mind having a meatloaf. I think, yeah, he mouthed my name. He was like, it's like, that was creepy. Oh, man. Okay, gang, I will see you all later. Thanks for being here, and have a good night, you guys. I'll do the logo out.